Have you ever looked at Hungary's flag and thought, wait, haven't I seen this before? Maybe Italy springs to mind, or perhaps you're still baffled by all these similar looking European stripes. You're not alone. There's a good reason that these flags get mixed up, and Hungary's tricolour hides a fascinating story beneath its deceptive simple design, from bloody revolutions to royal crowns, and even a battle over a hole. Yes, an actual hole. This flag has seen it all. So, what exactly sets Hungary's red, white and green apart? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll never confuse Hungary's flag again. Well, probably. Welcome to this Hungarian Flags in 50 Places.
Today's flag is a clean horizontal tricolour of red, white and green, so minimal it could be modern art. But no, it's got deep roots, red for strength and blood shed for the homeland, white for loyalty and freedom, green for hope, and, if you want to be more romantic views of things, Hungary's lush landscape. The exact meanings evolved over time, but the colours themselves go back centuries. One of the earliest surviving Hungarian banners isn't even in Hungary, it's in Switzerland. In the early 14th century, the Koininsfelden monastery, founded by Agnes of Habsburg after the death of her husband, King Andrew III of Hungary, kept a red, white and green banner as part of its collection. And if you're squinting at that medieval flag thinking, hang on, isn't that a double cross? You're correct. The double cross has been a historical Hungarian symbol for centuries, and today it's front and centre of the flag of Slovakia. But that's a whole other story which I covered when I visited Bratislava, the capital. Let's just say that the comments section turned into a diplomatic incident. Hungary's modern horizontal tricolour officially arrived with the 1848 revolution, enshrined in Act 21 of that year. The choice of red, white and green echoed medieval heraldry, but also fitted the wider 19th century trend of European tricolours. Think France, think Italy. Lajos Kossuth and his fellow revolutionaries pushed the design as a clear statement of independence from Austria. Austria naturally preferred its own black and gold and tried to suppress the tricolour, which, as history likes to prove, only made it more popular. Fast forward to 1956, Hungary is under Soviet control and the national flag now has the communist coat of arms plonked in the middle. Protesters, not big fans of Soviet branding, cut the emblem clean out, leaving a raw, frayed hole. That hole became the enduring image of the Hungarian uprising, a silent, tattered, no thank you, to Moscow. By 1989, communism collapsed and Hungary returned to its plain red, white and green. No arms, no emblems, no holes, just the tricolour, same as 1848, same as the 14th century banner, still flying. Figures like Lajos Kossuth didn't just wave the flag, they embedded it into the national psyche. It wasn't marketing, it wasn't branding, it was the physical embodiment of the right to exist as an independent, unified nation.
The capital city of Budapest also has its own flag, but one of the things that stands out above many other capital cities is its long history. And when I mean long, I mean centuries long. And here it is, the current flag. What's the backstory to get to this? How is the Romanian flag involved? And how do I think this flag could look to make it even more unique? Budapest, or Budapest, if you want to sound like a Hungarian, is the 9th largest city in the European Union and sits on the river Danube. It's actually a combination of 3 cities. On the western side of the river we have Buda, no not that one, and Obuda, meaning Old Buda. On the eastern side houses Pest, or Pest, if we're going down the route of cheap gags. And this setup is captured in the city's coat of arms, which is this. If we start in the red shield, we see the city, as I've just stated, with the top 1 tower castle of Pest, with 3 towers to represent the royal palace of the Buda below this. The shield is split with the white wavy stripe to represent the river Danube. Surrounding the shield is a lion on its hind legs, otherwise known as rampant in heraldry terms, and on the right is Gryffindor, one of the 4 houses of the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, because the founder of Gorick, Griffin... Hold on. Okay. Apparently the animal on the right is a mythical creature of a griffin and nothing to do with J.K. Rowling. Finally, above all of this is the Holy Crown of Hungary, which also appears on the coat of arms of Hungary. And this coat of arms has stayed pretty much like this since it first appeared in 1873, when the three cities united after coexisting separately for over a millennia. But the city flag itself has evolved. It didn't always look like this. If we visit Buda and Pest pre-1873, we would have seen two flags, the red, white, green of Buda and the blue, yellow, red of Pest. When the cities were unified, they offered this flag within a flag proposal, but thankfully this was rejected. And this red, yellow, lighter blue version appeared. That stayed until after World War I, when the Romanians occupied Budapest. The local city council decided to change the flag, probably because they'd had enough of seeing the Romanian blue, yellow, red flags. So in 1930, the blue was changed to green. I'm sure it made everyone feel a lot better about the situation at the time. Sadly, things didn't get any better after World War II for Hungary, as they were under Soviet communist rule from 1949 to 1989, and many flags were not used during this time. That said, Budapest was issued with this rather plain flag in 1984 with a simplified coat of arms. Gone is the royal crown and replaced with the word Budapest, so residents don't forget where they actually live, I suppose, and gone are the two animals either side. A red star appears in the middle of the river Danube. It stayed until just after the fall of the Soviet Union in 1990, where the city reinstated the original red, yellow, lighter blue horizontal tricolour, this time with full coat of arms back, as if to say to the ex-Soviet leaders they can stick their plain flag where the river Danube doesn't flow. This hangs around until a brief appearance of this flag for literally 2 weeks in August 2011. The red and green wolf-tooth style bunting flag with a modernised coat of arms was changed soon after because of the close relation to the Hungarian military flags. It does make you wonder why they actually bothered in the first place, really. Anyway, the current flag, with its return to the traditional coat of arms and these red and green alternating isosceles triangles, love the word isosceles, made its official debut on the 15th of September 2011, and it's this that you can see around the city. I do have a couple of issues with this flag. One, coats of arms should not be on flags in the first place. Try telling the Americans that. But then if they are, bring me to a second issue, which is why so much white? There's no need for it. The coat of arms and the triangles should just be bigger to fill the gaps. But I have a better idea, which is why I've had Kevin from Flag Monkey busy working on a design that I've come up with.
Well, it's been a very busy day at work today, and I've got this extra design to do for Mr. P. Really want to make him something nice. So a couple of changes there. And all the colours are in place now. I think it's ready to send. Hope you like it.
And thanks to Kevin at Flag Monkey. Here is my idea for the Budapest flag, so let me explain. I'd drop the coat of arms, enlarge the green and red triangles at the top and reintroduce the colours of blue and yellow from the former flag in the bottom triangles and get them to meet in the middle. And it's this that I would have as the city flag. Let me know in the comments what you think about this design. But I'm not here to try and introduce a new flag. I simply wanted to tell you the story of the flag of the capital city of Budapest. So next time you're staring at a red, white and green flag and your brain freezes, just remember, if you're hungry, eat Italian pizza. Hungary's flag of horizontal, Italy's is vertical. You know, your stomach doubles as a memory aid. And if you're hungry for more flag trivia, why not follow the pizza slice straight to the Italian flag episode? Just click right here. It's saucy, it's full of drama, and yes, Napoleon does make an entrance. Bon voyage.